I'm back. Sorry for the interruption. That was an unexpected call, but that was like a 911 call. That was a very, very important call. I had to step away. So you're like, where did she go for like a whole 2 minutes? I'm back. I'm back on Bob IG in here. So forgive me for that. I'm going to rewind everything I just said just to kind of bring everything back up to speed. Because I'm like, what the heck just happened? That was a very important phone call. I hardly ever get a phone call that I will even take. Even if I did get a phone call, I never take it. So for me to have to take a phone call and step away, that was it's sure enough important phone call. That was not one of those calls that I can just swipe and call me back later, holler at you. No, that was like we need to talk ASAP. So that was very important business call. Back to what I was saying. So I know some of y'all going like, what is she talking about? Let me go back to the thing at the top. So just to kind of catch everything back up, so I don't miss anybody who's new. But shout out to y'all who coming on. Happy New Year to you guys. Let me get back to what I was saying. Then I will get back to what I was going at. So I have a purpose of this live today. Very strategic purpose, very intentional purpose, I should say, for being on here on Facebook and on IG today. So the main drivers of financial stress in 2025. We're going to talk about this, and then we're going to talk about what we're going to do about solving these issues, okay? So inflation and the cost of living is 56% of major concern to people. 54% of Americans in this country, whether they talk about it amongst their families, friends, themselves, their spouse, or whoever, that's a major concern. 54% are concerned about running out of money. 54%. Now, like I said, they may not be saying nothing to you. They may not be saying nothing to me, maybe. But the people are concerned about it because numbers don't lie. And so that's a major issue. That was an issue in 2025. So as we're in a new year, we crossed over. That means we need to have a plan, we need to have a strategy, and we need to be implementing. That means this is a year of action. 2026 is a year of action. Now, I'm not here to try to prophesy a word, but the word of the Lord does come out of my mouth, and it may flow out of my mouth even the more as we talk about on this live. So I'm just saying that's the unction I'm getting. This is a year of action. No more complacent, no more worry. That's why 2025, these were the worries of 2025. 2026, we need to dismantle these fears. We need to put things in place to have things rolling and moving for us in a positive way in 2026 because these numbers need to shrink. 54%, 56% are fear of the cost of living. These are real concerns. Then the other concern, pain point that we need to tackle, this is a real one. This is the one that, not my soapbox, but it's a soapbox for me. It is retirement savings. 68% of Americans in this country said they are fearful of not having enough money for retirement. That means either A, they're not saving enough money, or B, they're not saving at all. So they're trying to depend on Social Security, which is a real issue. And so that's something we need to talk about right away. We need to resolve that. 2026, a year action. We need to be taking proper action, and not just any action. Proper action under right advice, under right counsel. There is safety in a multitude of counsel. So if you all are not getting proper counsel, then that's going to be an issue in 2026. This was the issue last year because some of us wasn't getting counsel. Some of us didn't seek counsel. Some of us were leaning on our own understanding. But in this year, I promise you, we need proper counsel. There is safety. There is safety in the counsel. Okay, let me get off that soapbox. Let me keep on moving because I got so much time to talk. So Gen X. So all you all who are Gen X. So you are watching me or watch the replay. Gen X says 7 out of 10 Gen X worry about running out of money in retirement. Not before retirement, in retirement. So then dying. Some of them say, you know what? I'm going to have enough money or I'm not. I don't know if I'm going to have enough money in my retirement. I might just die broke. These are concerns, y'all. Real concerns. 7 out of 10 Gen X. Okay. Number 3. Another pain point that people are dealing with is debt expenses. Major debt expenses. 45% are worried or concerned about managing debt levels. 45% of Americans, that means half the people in this country, that means out on this call, probably one of y'all are concerned about this thing here. And majority of y'all on this call, or watch this call, this Zoom, I'm always on the Zoom call, on this live, of those who watch the replay, we fall in these categories. The other one is job security, which I talked about that maybe 2-3 weeks ago about having one job as your main source of income is very risky in today's society. It really is. It really is. So job security and AI. Let's talk about the numbers. Let's talk about statistics. I'm not giving my opinion. I'm giving statistics. 16% fear lost their job this last year. Check this number out. 1 in 3 people are scared AI will steal their job. So that means out of every one in 3 people, every 3 people, one person is scared or fearful AI is going to take their job, even if you're doing the job that people think AI can't take. Now there are some that AI won't take.